Do you feel like you're struggling to manifest your desires even though you've been trying so hard? You've read the books, watched the videos, and followed the steps, but still, things aren't happening the way you want them to. You may be wondering, what's going wrong? Why isn't it working for me? What if I told you that everything you want is already on its way to you? Yes, everything, the success, the wealth, the health, the love you've been wishing for. But here's the kicker: all you have to do is stop trying so hard. Sounds simple, right? But why is it so difficult for us to let go and trust that the universe is already working in our favor? I'm going to share with you the science behind why over effort is working against you and how you can shift your mindset to allow your desires to flow naturally toward you. The truth is, there's a much more powerful force at play here, a force you can tap into that doesn't require pushing or striving, but simply aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy with what you want to receive. By the end of this video, you'll understand why letting go of control and trusting the process is so essential. You'll see how releasing resistance and allowing yourself to be in harmony with the universe can speed up the manifestation process. You'll learn exactly how to align with the abundance that's already yours and start seeing real change in your life. Welcome to our channel. If you're ready to unlock your true potential and step into the life you've always dreamed of, make sure to hit the subscribe button. You won't want to miss the insights and practices we'll be sharing with you. Let's dive in. Manifesting can feel like a delicate dance, but so often people treat it like a battle. The belief that manifestation requires force, putting in extreme effort, pushing yourself beyond your limits, or constantly questioning if you're doing it right is a common misconception. Many of us fall into the trap of thinking that the more effort we exert, the more likely it is that our desires will materialize. It seems logical: if you want something, you go after it, right? You set your intention, make your vision board, visualize every day, and work relentlessly towards your goal. But there's a problem here, a crucial misunderstanding about how manifestation works. You see, manifestation requires alignment, not strain. The universe responds to your energy, not to your effort. It's easy to get lost in the mental noise of overplanning, overdoing, and overthinking. And this in turn leads to feeling stuck. You might feel like you're doing everything right, affirming, visualizing, journaling, taking inspired action, but no matter how hard you try, you just don't seem to be getting anywhere. This is a sign that you've slipped into that space of over effort. You're no longer in the flow of alignment, you've become fixated on forcing an outcome. The universe isn't about pushing or forcing, it's about allowing, trusting, and receiving. It's a paradox, isn't it? The more you try, the more you feel stuck. But this happens because in your attempt to manifest, you're sending out the signal that you're lacking or that your desire is something you need to work to attain. The energy behind the action is coming from a place of lack rather than abundance, and the universe will always match your energy. When you operate from a place of wanting, struggling, or doubting, you're essentially telling the universe, I don't have this thing yet, and I need to work harder to get it. The universe, being the perfect mirror it is, reflects that to you by giving you more of what you're focusing on: lack and struggle. This is the catch 22 that most people find themselves in. The harder they try to make something happen, the more they doubt whether it will happen at all. The more they doubt, the more they feel they need to try harder, and the cycle continues. Overthinking keeps you stuck in your head where you can't access the power of your heart or your intuition. The heart knows the truth that what you desire is already on its way. The mind, however, gets busy creating stories, reasons to doubt, and worries about the how and when. The moment you start doubting, you stop trusting the process. And when you stop trusting, you begin to disrupt the flow of energy that would otherwise bring your desires to you. Manifestation isn't about forcing an outcome, it's about aligning with the energy of what you want. And that requires trust and faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the process, and faith in the universe. Overthinking keeps you in a constant state of doing when what you need to do is be. Be present, be open, and be aligned with the energy of your desires. Take inspired action when it feels right, but don't force yourself into a constant state of striving. The more you try to control how your desires will manifest, the more you block them from coming to you. So if you're feeling stuck, take a moment to ask yourself, am I trying too hard? Am I forcing this process? The answer is likely yes. The moment you stop over efforting and start trusting the process, you'll find yourself effortlessly in alignment with the energy of what you want. You'll start to feel less resistance and more flow. The struggle, the overthinking, and the doubt will begin to fade, and you'll open the door to receiving all that is already on its way to you. Manifestation is not about the constant grind, the hustle, or the endless effort to make things happen. It's about alignment, aligning with the energy of what you want. The idea that manifestation requires you to work harder, struggle, or force your desires into existence is a misconception. When you try to force things, you create resistance, and resistance only serves to block the very thing you're trying to manifest. At the heart of manifestation lies the concept of energy. Everything in the universe is made up of energy, including you and your desires. What you want to manifest is already a part of the energetic fabric of the universe, waiting to be drawn into your life. The key is to align your energy with that of your desires. When you're in alignment, everything starts to flow naturally to you. It's as though the universe is conspiring in your favor, effortlessly bringing opportunities, people, and circumstances that match the frequency you're radiating. But this alignment doesn't happen when you're forcing the outcome, it happens when you relax, let go, and trust the process. This is where the concept of relaxation comes in. In the modern world, we're taught that success comes from hard work, struggle, and doing everything we can to control our circumstances. But manifestation doesn't work that way. The more you try to control the situation, the more you block the flow. The key is to relax into the process, trust that the universe is working behind the scenes, and allow things to unfold in their own time. When you relax, you release the tension, the doubt, and the resistance that prevent your desires from coming to fruition. Trusting the process is another essential aspect of alignment. When you align with your desires, you're essentially saying, I trust that everything I want is already on its way to me. It's this deep trust in the unseen forces of the universe that makes manifestation powerful. Trust isn't something you can force, it's something you cultivate by understanding that the universe has its rhythm and timing. You don't have to know how things will happen, you just have to know that they will. And when you truly trust, you release the need to control the outcome. Manifestation isn't about striving, it's about being. It's about being in the right state of mind, being in the right emotional space, and being in harmony with your desires. When you align with your desires, they don't feel distant or impossible, they feel like a natural extension of who you are. You don't need to chase them, they're already a part of you waiting to be realized. The moment you step into that space of alignment, things begin to happen naturally. You don't have to push or strive for them because they're already on their way. Do you feel like you're struggling to manifest your desires even though you've been trying so hard? You've read the books, watched the videos, and followed the steps, but still, things aren't happening the way you want them to. You may be wondering, what's going wrong? Why isn't it working for me? I'm going to share with you the science behind why over effort is working against you and how you can shift your mindset to allow your desires to flow naturally toward you. The truth is, there's a much more powerful force at play here, a force you can tap into that doesn't require pushing or striving, but simply aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy with what you want to receive. Welcome to our channel. If you're ready to unlock your true potential and step into the life you've always dreamed of, make sure to hit the subscribe button. You won't want to miss the insights and practices we'll be sharing with you. Let's dive in. Um, you see, manifestation requires alignment, not strain. The universe responds to your energy, not to your effort. It's easy to get lost in the mental noise of overplanning, overdoing, and overthinking. And this in turn leads to feeling stuck. You might feel like you're doing everything right, affirming, visualizing, journaling, taking inspired action, but no matter how hard you try, you just don't seem to be getting anywhere. This is a sign that you've slipped into that space of over effort. You're no longer in the flow of alignment, you've become fixated on forcing an outcome. The universe isn't about pushing or forcing, it's about allowing, trusting, and receiving. This is the catch 22 that most people find themselves in. The harder they try to make something happen, the more they doubt whether it will happen at all. The more they doubt, the more they feel they need to try harder, and the cycle continues. Overthinking keeps you stuck in your head where you can't access the power of your heart or your intuition. The heart knows the truth that what you desire is already on its way. The mind, however, gets busy creating stories, reasons to doubt, and worries about the how and when. Overthinking keeps you in a constant state of doing when what you need to do is be. Be present, be open, and be aligned with the energy of your desires. Take inspired action when it feels right, but don't force yourself into a constant state of striving. The more you try to control how your desires will manifest, the more you block them from coming to you. Manifestation is not about the constant grind, the hustle, or the endless effort to make things happen. It's about alignment, aligning with the energy of what you want. The idea that manifestation requires you to work harder, struggle, or force your desires into existence is a misconception. When you try to force things, you create resistance, and resistance only serves to block the very thing you're trying to manifest. This is where the concept of relaxation comes in. In the modern world, we're taught that success comes from hard work, struggle, and doing everything we can to control our circumstances. But manifestation doesn't work that way. The more you try to control the situation, the more you block the flow. The key is to relax into the process, trust that the universe is working behind the scenes, and allow things to unfold in their own time. When you relax, you release the tension, the doubt, and the resistance that prevent your desires from coming to fruition. Manifestation isn't about striving, it's about being. It's about being in the right state of mind, being in the right emotional space, and being in harmony with your desires. When you align with your desires, they don't feel distant or impossible, they feel like a natural extension of who you are. You don't need to chase them, they're already a part of you waiting to be realized. The moment you step into that space of alignment, things begin to happen naturally. You don't have to push or strive for them because they're already on their way. When you align with your desires, you create a sense of ease and flow in your life. Things stop feeling like a constant struggle. Opportunities begin to present themselves effortlessly. The right people start showing up and circumstances shift to support your goals. It's as though the universe is working in your favor, orchestrating events behind the scenes to bring your desires into reality. And all you have to do is stay in alignment with the energy of what you want. This process of alignment is not about waiting for things to happen. It's about being in the energy of already having what you want. It's about shifting your focus from what you lack to what you already have. When you align with the feeling of abundance, success, and joy, you create a magnetic energy that attracts those same things into your life. This is why manifestation isn't about effort, it's about feeling good, trusting, and allowing. When you're in alignment, the universe moves effortlessly to bring your desires into your life. It's not about pushing or forcing, it's about being in the right energetic space to receive. The law of least effort is a profound principle that speaks to the natural way things unfold when we stop trying to force them. It's an understanding that the more we allow things to happen naturally, the more they flow toward us effortlessly. This principle is not about being passive or inactive, but about being in alignment with the natural rhythms of life and trusting that things will happen in their own time and way. When you're in sync with this law, life becomes a much easier journey. Consider how nature operates. The seasons change without any effort from us. The sun rises and sets, the moon follows its cycle, and the trees grow and shed their leaves in perfect harmony with the laws of nature. There's no struggle, no need to force these changes. They happen because they're in alignment with the natural flow of energy in the universe, and the same applies to your desires. You don't need to force them into reality. Just like nature doesn't rush the seasons or push the clouds across the sky, you don't need to push for your desires to manifest. When you try to force things, you're essentially swimming against the current. But when you relax and allow things to unfold naturally, you begin to move with the flow, and that's when manifestation becomes effortless. We've all heard the saying, go with the flow, but what does that mean when it comes to manifestation? It means trusting that what you want is already on its way to you. It means understanding that when you align with the natural flow of energy, the universe can bring your desires to you effortlessly. When you trust in the process and let go of resistance, you stop getting in your way. You stop trying to control every step of the journey and instead allow yourself to be guided by the energy of the universe. And when you do this, you'll find that things begin to unfold more easily than you ever imagined. What seemed difficult or out of reach will begin to come to you naturally, almost as if it's been there all along, waiting for you to allow it into your life. In many ways, this law speaks to the importance of relaxation and acceptance. It's not about being passive or lazy, it's about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that the universe will deliver what you need when you need it. The more you relax into the process, the less you try to control or manipulate the situation, and the more you will attract the things you desire. The law of least effort tells us that effort creates resistance. When you feel you need to make something happen, you're sending out a message to the universe that you don't believe it's coming. You're telling the universe that you need to push and struggle to receive. But when you let go of that mindset, when you trust that things will unfold at the right time, you begin to align with the effortless flow of life. Think about how often you've pushed for something, only to find that the more you pushed, the further away it seemed. The more you try to make something happen, the more it slips through your fingers. But when you stop trying so hard and let go of your attachment to the outcome, you may find that things start happening effortlessly without you even having to do much. You may get a phone call, receive a message, or come across the perfect opportunity at exactly the right time. That's the power of the law of least effort. It's about letting go of the need to control every aspect of your life and trusting that things are unfolding as they should. In your life, this might look like taking a step back from the hustle and bustle and allowing yourself to relax into your power. It means recognizing that you don't need to work harder or force things to happen. You just need to align yourself with what you want and trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring it to you. The less you try, the more you allow the flow of energy to carry you in the direction of your dreams. And when you stop struggling against the current, you'll find that everything you need is already on its way to you. When you put too much effort into manifesting something, you're unknowingly creating resistance. The struggle, the constant push, and the feeling that you have to work harder and harder to make something happen sends a powerful message to the universe that you don't already have what you're asking for. You may think that you need to force your desires into reality, but in reality, it's this very effort that blocks the flow of manifestation. The universe works on the principle of alignment. When you're in a state of resistance, you're out of alignment with your desires. You're telling the universe that you're not ready to receive and that you're not in a state of abundance. It's like trying to catch a river with your bare hands. The more you strain, the more you try to grab hold of it, the more elusive it becomes. The harder you try to control the outcome, the more you push your desires further away. Manifestation isn't about controlling every little detail. And it's certainly not about trying so hard that you wear yourself out. It's about releasing that effort, letting go of that resistance, and trusting that what you desire is already on its way to you. When you struggle, you create friction. And that friction only pushes your desires further into the distance. When you're in a place of fear and lack, your energy is misaligned with the abundance you want to attract. The universe is always reflecting to you the energy you put out. If you're feeling anxious and desperate, you're sending out the energy of lack. And that's exactly what you're going to attract. The more you fear not having enough, the more you'll continue to see evidence that you don't have enough. This creates a vicious cycle that's hard to break. But when you shift your focus from fear to abundance, everything starts to change. The shift in focus is crucial. Instead of focusing on the struggle, the lack, and the effort, shift your attention to the abundance that already surrounds you. Start focusing on the blessings you already have in your life. When you focus on abundance, you begin to align with it, and the energy of abundance starts to flow toward you. Manifestation doesn't require you to force anything, it simply requires you to focus on the feelings of already having what you want. When you can feel abundant, even before the material manifestation shows up, you begin to send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. One of the most important things to remember in manifestation is that the universe works in alignment with your vibration, not your effort. The universe responds to the energy you are emitting. So if you're constantly in a state of striving and pushing, you're sending out a vibration of desperation, and that will block the flow of what you want. But when you're in a state of gratitude, acceptance, and abundance, you begin to resonate with the energy of your desires, and those desires naturally flow toward you. So the next time you find yourself struggling to make something happen, ask yourself, am I in alignment with what I want? Am I relaxing into the process, trusting that the universe is working on my behalf? Or am I trying to force things into existence, creating resistance along the way? Remember, manifestation is about alignment, not effort. When you align with the energy of your desires, things will flow naturally, effortlessly, and in perfect timing. Trust the process, relax, and allow yourself to be in alignment with everything you've asked for. When you allow things to happen in their own time, you give space for the universe to work in ways that you may not even be able to comprehend. The universe has its timing and its wisdom. And when you release the need to control the outcome, you open yourself up to the infinite possibilities that the universe has in store for you. The law of least effort teaches you that the more you let go of trying, the more life will bring what's meant for you with ease. This doesn't mean you won't take action or make efforts toward your goals, but the effort you make will be inspired and aligned rather than forced or driven by anxiety or urgency. Trust and ease are the key components of this law. When you trust that everything is happening for your highest good, you begin to relax and allow things to unfold. The more you try to control the process, the more you create friction and resistance. When you stop trying so hard, you open the door to ease. You open the door to receiving. You allow yourself to be in alignment with what you desire without forcing it. The universe is always responding to your energy. When you're relaxed and trust and flowing with the energy of what you want, the universe can bring things to you more quickly and easily. In summary, the law of least effort teaches us that things are most easily manifested when we let go of trying to control the process. By aligning with the natural flow of energy, we allow our desires to come to us without resistance. It's about trusting, relaxing, and allowing. Just as nature effortlessly unfolds its cycles, so too can we allow our desires to unfold in their own time, with ease and grace. The more you embrace this law and stop forcing things, the more you will experience the effortless flow of manifestation in your life. There's also a deeper psychological element at play when we over effort. The energy of fear and scarcity starts to seep in. The more you try and still don't see the results, the more you begin to fear that you'll never get what you want. This fear of lack is one of the biggest blocks to manifestation because it keeps you trapped in a mindset of scarcity. You start to believe that there's not enough to go around, that what you want is out of reach, and that you need to chase after it. This creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. Fear and scarcity keep you in a state of resistance, and resistance can be exhausting and feeling. The real key to manifestation is to feel the abundance now, not wait for it to come later. When you focus on the abundance already present in your life, you align yourself with the energy of more abundance. You stop focusing on what you lack and instead embrace what you have. This shift is not about pretending that everything is perfect, but about being grateful for what you have right now. The more you cultivate a feeling of abundance in the present moment, the more that energy will attract more abundance to you. Shifting from effort to ease is a powerful act of trust. When you trust that what you want is already on its way, you can relax. You no longer have to fight for it or prove that you deserve it. Trust is the key to unlocking the flow of manifestation. When you trust the process, you align with the energy of what you desire, and it begins to appear in your life. The more you let go of fear, the more you embrace trust, the more you align with abundance. Letting go of over effort doesn't mean you stop taking action. You will still need to take inspired action toward your goals. But when you let go of the need to control the outcome and stop pushing so hard, you will find that action becomes much more effortless. Instead of forcing things to happen, you will begin to take steps that feel inspired, natural, and aligned with your desires. When you stop trying to make things happen and instead allow them to unfold, you move into a space where the universe can work its magic. Remember, the universe is always working in your favor. The more you align with that truth, the more you'll see the evidence of it in your life. Let go of the fear and resistance that come with over effort and embrace the ease and flow that come with alignment. When you stop trying to force your desires into existence, you create the space for them to manifest effortlessly. Shift your focus from struggle to abundance, from fear to trust, and watch how the universe responds. When you stop over efforting, you open the door to limitless possibilities. Trusting that everything is already on its way to you is one of the most important aspects of manifestation. It's easy to get caught up in the urgency of wanting things now, but it's crucial to remember that manifestation takes time. The universe has its oiming, and that timing is always perfect. The more you force it, the more you block the flow of what you desire. But when you let go of that need for immediate results and trust the process, things often come to you much more quickly than you ever expected. Patience is key in this journey. It's natural to want what you desire to show up right away, but when you obsess over the timing or worry about when it will happen, you're essentially holding on to a tight grip, preventing the manifestation from flowing freely into your life. The act of forcing things creates resistance. You create a block telling the universe that you don't believe in the natural unfolding of events. But when you shift your energy from impatience to patience, you begin to trust the timing of the universe. You start to relax knowing that everything you want is already on its way to you. The reality you desire is already out there, waiting for you to align with it. Everything you've ever dreamed of, everything you've worked toward, is already in the process of coming to you. The question is, are you ready to receive it? Are you willing to trust that the universe is working on your behalf, even when you can't see the results immediately? The more you focus on the present moment, the more you can let go of the need to control how and when your desires come to fruition. Trust that the universe has a plan for you that's beyond your comprehension and that the timing of everything is perfect. When you stop blocking your desires with over effort, you make space for them to manifest naturally. Over effort is born from a lack of trust. You try to control the outcome because you don't believe that it's already yours. But the truth is, the reality you desire is already on its way to you. All you need to do is step aside and allow it to enter your life. Stop pushing, stop striving, and trust that everything is already unfolding in the most perfect way possible. Trust that what you desire is on its way and that it's arriving at the perfect moment. One of the most profound shifts you can make in your life is to trust that the universe is abundant and always working in your favor. This isn't just a lofty idea, it's a lofty idea, it's a law of nature. The universe operates on the principle of abundance. There's more than enough for everyone. Your desires are not a limited resource. The abundance you seek is infinite, and the universe is always ready to bring it to you. It's your job to be open to receiving it, to trust that it's already making its way into your life. When you trust the universe, you release the need to control the process. You stop worrying about how your desires will manifest and allow them to come to you in the most unexpected ways. The universe knows what you need, and it will bring it to you in the most harmonious way possible. When you align with the energy of trust, you align with the abundance of the universe. You stop blocking yourself with doubt and fear, and instead you open yourself up to the flow of everything you've been asking for. Belief in the universe is a powerful tool in the manifestation process. When you believe that the universe is abundant and always working in your favor, you start to see evidence of this belief in your life. The more you trust, the more you witness how things begin to unfold effortlessly. Opportunities arise, synchronicities happen, and you begin to realize that everything you've ever wanted is already coming to you. You start to trust that the universe has your back and that you don't need to push, force, or struggle to receive. The key is to stop over efforting and stop worrying about when things will happen. The more you let go of these fears, the more you open the door to abundance. The universe doesn't operate on your timeline. It operates on divine timing, which is always perfect. Your desires are already in the process of becoming your reality, and all you need to do is trust. Trust the timing, trust the process, and trust that the universe is abundant and always working in your favor. The more you let go of resistance and allow yourself to trust, the faster things will begin to flow toward you. Remember, the universe is always working behind the scenes. It's orchestrating everything in your life to bring you exactly what you need at exactly the right time. You don't need to know how it's going to happen, and you don't need to control the process. Trust that it's already in motion. Your job is to get into alignment with what you want and allow the universe to bring it to you. When you trust that everything is already on its way, you relax, you let go, and you allow yourself to receive. In the end, trusting that everything is already coming to you is about embracing a mindset of ease, faith, and patience. When you align with this truth, you stop struggling and start receiving. The universe is abundant, and it's always ready to bring you what you desire. All you need to do is trust that it's already on its way. Your desires are not far off. They are right here, ready to come into your life at the perfect moment. The more you trust, the more you align with the energy of what you want, and the faster your manifestations will come. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust that everything you want is already on its way to you. It's essential to remember that you are worthy of what you desire and that it's not necessary to fight for it. Over effort comes from a belief that you have to earn what you want, that it's hard to get, and that it's out of your reach. But the truth is, everything you desire is already available to you. The universe is abundant, and there is more than enough for everyone. The more you let go of the need to control, to try so hard, and to force the outcome, the more you allow the universe to bring what's meant for you with ease.